Hello, I'm Joshua Krol.
And I'm Isabelle Rose.
Our first big story tonight, Speaker Nancy Pelosi announced that the House of Representatives will be drafting articles of impeachment against Donald Trump, which means I get to tell my 11th grade advanced placement U.S. history course, and all the students within it, especially you, Alex Schmidt, that I fucking told you so. In other news, my entire extended family has suddenly begun claiming that they did not vote in 2016. And similarly, I do not regret spending all my money on a musical theater BFA.
I have to admit that this whole impeachment process is slow as fuck. It seems like every week something is happening and we're closer and closer to an orgasm, but it's just going to end with Mitch McConnell killing it in the Senate. This process is like edging, but it doesn't feel good. Much like my last ex, this is going on for far too long and I would like it to end so I can see other people.
In campaign news, this Thursday, Kamala Harris ended her bid for the 2020 presidency. Campaigners in the Warren camp celebrate because now Warren officially holds the fun aunt title. Bernie Sanders, on the other hand, doesn't have to worry about her attacking his green positions. And I'm not talking about climate change.
Campaigners on Tulsi Gabbard's team also responded positively to this news due to the blows those two have been exchanging these past few weeks. But honestly, Gabbard isn't going to make it much further either. I find she's like Starbucks coffee. She's hot, but I regret giving her $4.75.
This week, Steve Bullock also announced his dropout from the 2020 Democratic primary election. When asked, voters responded, "Who?" In entertainment news, it was reported by IndieWire that it was a drunk, crying phone call from Tom Holland to Disney CEO Bob Iger that kept Spider-Man in the MCU. Now, I'm only a little bit mad that when I tried it on my mom, she still canceled my tuition.
Fuller House wrapped filming its final season this week, and the cast shared a tearful goodbye. Netflix reported that the 5th season of Fuller House will be... Wait a minute. It's 5 seasons? 5 fucking seasons? I'm sorry, who the fuck has been watching 5 seasons of Fuller House? Is this a joke? Is this even a joke? I don't know. You're telling me that Santa Clarita Diet gets canceled after 3 seasons, but Fuller House gets 5 motherfucking seasons. That would be like if Friends got canceled after 3 seasons, but then NBC announces the Ferris Bueller Show without Matthew Broderick got 12 seasons. Fuck this shit.
America could be faced with a French fry shortage this year. This fall marked a particularly poor potato harvest. When asked about the crisis, Irish Americans responded, "That's the whole reason we moved here."
So nuclear talks are breaking down again between the U.S. and North Korea. Kim Jong-un proceeded to threaten the U.S. with a, quote, Christmas present. I knew winter was coming, but not a nuclear one. But hey, just like Mariah Carey said, all I want for Christmas is nukes.
In London over the past weekend, a terrorist armed with a knife attempted to go on a stabbing spree. The attacker was disarmed by citizens armed with a fire extinguisher and a narwhal tusk, or as I like to call it, my kind of Saturday night.
And now please welcome representative of the multinational ride-sharing company Uber Technologies, Michaela Schubert, to share some exciting new additions to their ways of transportation.
Nice to have you, Mrs. Schubert.
Right. In hopes to save your money and increase your sympathy, the company is introducing Uber Hearse this winter.
That's nice.
It has been compared to Uber XL, yet more affordable. This hearse can fit 6 passengers, including the casket. And the XL is short for ex-living.
Doesn't that sound a little bit morbid?
Although your ride will be discounted 15%, you are required by the loved one's family to provide a my condolence card upon entering the vehicle.
But how would you know?
Don't worry. You will be supplied with the name of the corpse prior to accepting the ride request.
And on that note, Marymount, good
Good
night.
night.